Hello, welcome to Campus Talks. My name is Francis. This is a YouTube channel dedicated to making your admission search and journey very, very easy. Um, Now, if you're a new person, I would like you to hit on the subscription button and the bell icon so that you get all the important information and content we'll get to put up here from time to time. And if you're a returning subscriber, thumbs up to you. You are the people making this community what it is today. um so very, very brief, this video will be very brief. In this video I'm going to talk about um how to study for JAMB and score above 300. Now it's not this the point, the 9 points I'm going to list out here shouldn't be basically for JAMB. WAEC students can as well practice this point, and it's A is all true. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the syllabus. Yeah. JAM, for instance, releases the syllabus for every year, and why I'm making this video now is that the year is almost coming to an end, and JAM preparation is almost starting. So you need to start very early. The first thing you have to do is to get the syllabus. Now, the syllabus is what helps you understand. For instance, in chemistry, you understand the direction where they want you to read, because these are the people. The JAM is the body giving you the exam, so you don't just read anyhow. You need to study based on what they have given you. So if they say, we're going to ask in chemistry, for instance, when it comes to topics like non-metals and their compounds, you discover that they list out the non-metals they want you to study. For instance, chlorine, is there. So you don't go and leave chlorine and study something else. And they're even merciful that they go to the extent of even breaking things down for you. So the first thing you want to do now um, is to lay your hand on JAM syllabus. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is they also recommend textbooks. Even WAEC recommend textbooks. So now you have seen the syllabus, you have seen the topics you want to cover. The next thing is, do you have adequate textbooks? Now this thing is not even as emphasized as much as it should. Believe me, there are textbooks that are specific for certain exams. I won't mention the name of the textbook. There is this particular physics textbook that everybody studied physics in secondary school. You made use of it. There is that of chemistry as well. There is that of biology. In fact, let me mention biology. You see modern biology, take it like your Bible. In physics, you see the PNOKK. That book contains everything you need, and then alongside other recommended textbooks. There, New School Chemistry for chemistry is there as well. But look at the syllabus and see, know the textbooks that you are asked to actually uh, make use of. It is very, very important. So the third one I'm going to talk about is timetable. Timetable. Now you have four. If you're going for JAM, you have four subjects to write. So you should be able to say, okay, I'm going to study English twice a week. I'm going to study mathematics 3 times a week. I'm going to study chemistry 3 times a week. Create a timetable, paste it in your room, look at it and follow it. And now, talking about the timetable, also know the time of the day that is convenient for you to study. For instance, I'm not a night reader. I prefer reading in the daytime. Wake me up at night and I won't, unless I wake up very early in the morning. Some people, their peak hours are very early in the morning. They wake up around 4, 5 and then they study. So you should actually know your time. It will actually aid, or rather help you um, focus more. So the next one is a nice study environment. If you're staying at home where your siblings are running around and disturbing you, my dear, pick up your bag, pick up your books. You can go somewhere. Those days I used to go to very nice place in my environment, I would say kind of almost like a bush, but I enjoy the serene environment where you only hear the birds chirp. You just get to sit under the tree and you study. That's for me. I love nature. So you can decide to lock yourself indoor, lock everywhere, lock the windows. It's left for you the best study environment for you. So the next one I'm going to talk about is eliminate distractions. Of course, it comes here. Now, I made this a separate point because when I talk about distractions, uh, it can come in any form. Distractions can come in form of humans. For instance, you may be reading and then your mom or your dad will call you, come and go and buy Milo for me. Ada, come and buy this for me. Distractions. But one of the distractions that actually weighs teenagers down is that of social media. You know, that moment when you want to study, you never can tell. One WhatsApp message may just pop up and it's from a friend of yours. You now read it from there, you enter into another place. From there, you enter into, you know what I mean. So the best thing for you to do, turn off your phone. If there's an important call you're expecting, you can turn off your data so that you don't get any notification from social media. It is very, very important. So the next one I'm going to talk about is be dynamic. Be dynamic. Now, we all know the way you study English is not the way you study maths. Not at all. They have different strategies. So you know the strategies and apply them. The way you study maths is not the way you study chemistry. Physics and mathematics may have similar methods of study, but definitely biology and physics does not. So be dynamic, know what to do at every point in time. The next one, write points down. Now, while you're studying, have a jotter. In fact, have an exercise book where you write. I've discovered that when you write, it sticks more to your brain, and then you can easily go back and kind of revisit it. The next one is form a study group. No man is an island, and I'm an experience. I already have an experience. Reading as a group has more efficacy. Let me use that word, or efficiency. You know, one of the advantages of a study group is that it offers you this opportunity of um, what you do not know, your neighbor knows about it. Your neighbor can raise up a point where you even skipped it in the textbook, and then you ask yourself questions. The back and forth. The whole, you don't know everything, so your friends actually know more than you do. Like there are some things they know you don't know. There are some things you know they don't know. So when all of you raise up these opinions, it helps you understand things more. And then in groups, you have the opportunity of teaching. For instance, when I was in school, we had a group of four, and what we do was we share topics. So you come and lecture us, and I too come and lecture you people. So, and you discover that as you talk more about, that's why you discover that lecturers, it's as if lecturers are very intelligent. No, it's because they've been teaching and teaching and teaching and talking about the same thing to students, sharing the idea to you, even your teachers in secondary school. So you look at them as Albert Einsteins. You too can be an Albert Einstein. So, finally, the final point I'm going to give you here is past questions. Now, after you think you must have covered everything, why don't you consider past questions? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't even advise finishing all the tests before going to past questions. So do it topic by topic. There are past questions designed topic by topic, you know, and I'm going to put a link below in the description below, where the link will actually lead to my WhatsApp platform. Now I have soft copy past questions if you actually need them, so you can actually hit me up to get the material. You know, so past questions are very important. When you finish a particular topic, you go and look at all the questions from that particular topic. Solve them, and it kind of assesses what you've actually learned from that very topic. So thank you very much. This is still Campus Talks. Don't go anywhere. Still come back for our next video. Goodbye.